So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Lisa Mutupi. We're back again on my YouTube channel. So obviously we're back here, and there's amazing videos that I've been shooting for you guys. I know it's been over 3 weeks that I lastly posted, guys, so please just understand there's been some ups and downs that we've been through, but mostly ups that I had to focus more on, because eventually when enemies try to bring you down, you just have to come back stronger, you just have to come back better and stuff. So you will be seeing more of that. You'll be seeing more of how we came back. You'll be seeing more of to be honest, just way forwards that are actually gonna help this channel, that are also gonna help you out massively without you doing a lot of things. All you have to do is just make sure that you are subscribed on this YouTube channel. So but before I jump into today's topic, which we are going to be looking at your US30, last week, the past few weeks, I only got back into trading because it's been maybe 2 weeks I was out of trading. I wasn't trading. I was just relaxing my mind, sorting out my psychological levels, all those things. And then only 2 weeks ago I just came back into trading, and it wasn't simple, but I had to come up first with respecting risk. I'm not even respecting risk, but lowering down my lot sizes and stuff. And then eventually I became a bit more confident, and then I was able to boost my confidence to be in a number that even now it's much more greater than what I was trading with in terms of lot sizes, ne? So that's what we're going to be speaking about. We're going to be looking at the trades that I took the previous week, how some of them were actually winners, and how we also got losers, because there were losers too. I wouldn't lie, there were losers too. How we got losers, but most importantly, we're able to make profits overall. And then also one thing that I want us to do is that on Thursday I'll be uploading a video. That's one of the videos that I've been busy with. It's one of the episodes, because I've been shooting sort of day in lives, but in a much more detailed way. So Thursday the first video is gonna drop, and second video is gonna drop on Monday. So Thursday is, I think, today. Let's just confirm, guys, so you guys are with me. Today is the 5th. It's Tuesday, so 2 days from now, on the 7th of October, the first video is gonna come up next. So just make sure that you guys have put alarms, whatever, and maybe I can premiere it and then I'll share it with you guys. It's gonna be super amazing. You'll see what I've been to, or what I've been up to, and all these things. But let us get to the topic of today, which is looking at US30. So what I have here is a US30 chart in front of me. I get excited when I go through my US30 charts, because obviously it helps me cool down in terms of mindset wise. But not only that, it also allows me to just better my skill, because the more you better your skill, the more you become a better trader. You don't become a better trader by risking more and making more. You become a better trader by bettering your skill, regardless of whatever skill it is, meaning in terms of risk management or psychological skill, or even just technical skills. So but anything that has to do with trading, for you to become better, you have to do what you have to continue becoming better at spotting that, or bettering that specific skill set. Because if you try to become a better trader by increasing risk, then you are not going to be a long-term trader. You are just going to be a trader that's able to make money here and there, which we don't want to do. That we want people to be able to be to build sustainable wealth out of trading, and build businesses, take care of their families and stuff. And while speaking of that, we also got our winners, for not even winners, because I remember the last video that we spoke of, we spoke about traders coming in, trading there at the office, giving full-time jobs to people and stuff. So we've got people that are now starting to work, that are now traders and stuff. So I'm excited to see all this progress happening. I'm just excited, and I want also you to be a part of it. But let me not waste a lot of time. Right here is US30. You can simply see on the daily time frame, just a few days ago I had something similar to this. I just removed the top side there, but I had something similar to this at the price. You can simply see right here, as of from the 8th of September, price broke out of this beautiful trend line of ours, because I was thinking maybe we could see buys here and then continue going up, but it broke out, and then we started just seeing the market fall. And then the previous week it shot a bit more to the upside, the last week of September shot a bit more to the upside, and then it still chose to go a bit more down to the downside here. You can simply see what happened here. So with this one here, it's a bit it's either we'll say 90% prices coming all the way down to here, but also I happen to have seen that here at this level here, prices tested here, it has tested here twice, third time here. So obviously there's another push to the upside that we can expect here, but we'll just go through that for when we covering the what's actually going to happen for the week. For now, let's go to the previous setups that I was able to capitalize from, so you can learn from it. Because remember guys, the most important thing with my YouTube channel is to help you guys see what I see in the markets, so you don't have to take out insane amounts of money just so you can learn something this interesting, because for me it's interesting to even go through charts, teach charts and stuff, because I become better. So one of the setups that we actually, okay, this one here, okay, I remember there was a setup that we spotted somewhere, yeah, okay, but this was like beginning of September. So I want when I was out of trading, and then when I just came back, because this week here I wasn't trading here. I think I got back somewhere around, let me confirm, I think my first setup, could it have been this, but I think it was somewhere here, to be honest. It was somewhere here, but let's use the one that I already have here, ne? So with the one that I already have, since I can't think of the one that I was able to, but I remember like somewhere around the 17, 18, I got a beautiful setup, but like this is the one that's visible now. So this you can simply see here on the charts, what I have here is US30, and then price kept on pushing upwards. So I was able to spot this move with the first push up, and then the second push, obviously it came back down. And remember on the 4 hour, this was at, let me just go here, it gave me some support, which is here. It gave me this area support, this one here, right here. Okay, so it's here, ne? Let me go back on the 60-minute. So I was starting to look for buys, and I was like, you know what, if the market pushes in a specific way, I'll take my buys. So the market did push up, and then it pushed down. So I was like, maybe it's gonna give me a double bottom, or maybe it's gonna create lows. But if it fails to create lows, then I'm confirmed in an upward movement. Then you can see market went up, it broke previous lower highs, it came down, it didn't break lower lows. So it broke lower highs, but it didn't break lower lows. Already my mind is saying we are starting to buy. And then afterwards, you can simply see price still, boom, it went more to the upside here. It broke the previous higher high, and then formed a new higher low, higher high, higher low. So the one that I was able to catch with still you can simply see here with my long tool here, the one that I was able to catch was this beautiful buy that happened right here. So I had this beautiful continuation pattern, on which these setups are much more simpler for me, because one thing that I like about them is that automatically the market is pushing upwards, and then price gives you a pattern that shows that it's gonna break to the upside. So a continuation pattern, it's more profitable for me compared to a reversal pattern. So that's something that you should take down if you're taking down notes. Continuation patterns are actually more profitable compared to reversal patterns, but that's only if you know how to spot those trends. If you are spotting beautifully that this is an upward trend, then there's a higher chance of you being able to catch that continuation pattern. But if it's hard of you to spot the difference between upper trend or a lower trend, then how are you going to know the difference between that being a continuation or a reversal? But as soon as price got here, you can simply see also from previous data right here that price right here, you can see lows, price gave us a bit of movements here and there, and then here tried to break, went down, form of resistance, it broke out, came back, support, but I didn't enter here. So how I took this trade here was let me just use this bar replay tool, put it, yeah, I think I'll be able to catch it perfectly. Okay, and then let me just go, I think I got it on the 15-minute, on the 5-minute. Okay, as soon as it broke out, so normally I like to wait for breakouts to happen, ne? Okay. Boom. Okay, you can see how the market is moving. You can see I was already looking for buys here. Here it tested support already. It was at the previous support that I just showed you guys, but I just waited for a breakout here. So let's see. Boom. Right here, I think I got it at a retest. Let's see. Yes, right here. I remember perfectly. I got this trade. If you're in the Telegram public group, then obviously you saw me catching this trade, because I share my trades. Nice. So here I was able to catch it. As soon as price broke out, I felt like I nearly got trapped by fear of missing out, because I felt like, wow, what if it left me and I can't take advantage of this? So I wanted to buy some here, but I was like, you know what, let me not have that, let me rather focus on what the market is saying. So I bought it as soon as the price came to test here, because obviously resistance, it broke out, and now it's testing as support. So I took this buy. Let's see how it went. Boom, and then price started shooting upwards. And I think at this time, what did I do? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I pressed something by mistake. I pressed space button by mistake. Okay, and also I think at this time, let's just go back to that data. I think also at this time here, it was 3:30. Let's see. Because I remember the market started moving impulsively. So I think 3:30 was like just before I took this trade, or just when I took it or something. Let's see. 3:30 was, yeah, 3:30 was just when I took it. Yeah, 3:30 move. You can see what our 3:30 move came here, and then boom, price shot up, and I was like, should I hold, should I not hold, what should happen? And then I just wanted price to break above here. So as soon as price broke above here, let's see, broke above here, because I also had a management line here. I had a management line similar to this. Okay, and then as soon as price broke above the this high here, this one here, right here, that's when I started adapting my adjusting my stops and stuff. Okay, price went up, continue shooting upwards. This one, yeah, I even shared it in the premium team, so I get excited. Not even just this one, like all the setups that I'm sharing with you, I shared them in the premium team. So whatever trade that I take, I'm more comfortable with sharing it in the premium team. So with this, let's see, is it the one that? Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, can see breakout and then another form of a continuation pattern here. Boom. Okay. As soon as price was here, I remember I started adjusting my stops as soon as price was here. Perfect. Right here, I took stop loss, and then I put it here. So now I'm in profits. I'm in profits, and then I still continue to go forward with this beautiful trade here. Okay, let me just increase my speed, and then you can see, boom, price shot up, and I think here I adjusted it. I adjusted like stops all the way up to close to here. Because obviously how I manage my trades is that I go with higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and all those things. And I remember there was a trade that I took, and then it took me out with something. I think it's the one that we're gonna be looking at moving forward. But yeah, this one here is still continue going up. Obviously stop loss was adjusted to higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So we obviously had to come here. That's how my management goes. And then right here, okay, price is still going up. But this one here was a beautiful trade. That's all I can remember with this trade. It was a very beautiful trade. Like, it showed me a lot, it taught me a lot. Boom, he take profits here. It showed me a lot, it taught me a lot, because there's a lot that I learned from this trade. You can see that we were able to actually capitalize 3% on just this specific trade. Ne? So it was a beautiful trade. This one here. And then price continued to move. Okay, let me just increase speed here. Because also here what we got is that we got a pattern. Price moved, and then here I was done with the first trade. So that one was a beautiful trade. So the second trade was this one here. This one here, I feel somehow a bit, because with this one, one thing that I like is that I was able to spot this big move to the downside, but I didn't capitalize all the move to the downside. I think I only went home with 2.9%, on which I could have made like more than 10%. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, let me just come back down here, just like this. Okay, this one here, I remember I shared it. Let's see, also this one here, when it was still developing and stuff. Let's just see. I'm not sure if it will be able to show you guys clearly. Let's see media. Oh, there's a lot of setups that we share in the team. So my one is a black one, because I have members that are also sharing theirs. Okay, it was on September 28th. Okay, your people are active. Right here, 28th September. Yes, okay, somewhere here. Okay, let's see. This one here, it came out very nice. It also came out very nice. Okay, 28. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm trying to get that. Okay, I can't really see that setup how I sent it. Okay, I shared it in the Discord, I shared it in this team here, but I'll just show you guys, I'll show you guys from the Discord group. Ne? So what happened is that with this one here, I spotted it while it was still here, like exactly like this. And then I shared it while it was still like this. So I saw obviously third touch, but in my mind I'm thinking to myself, ish, what could happen? Price could also, this could be a breakout, a retest, and then up. But I was like, nah, man, this is a move to the downside, and this is just one big continuation pattern. So let me not get trapped by whatever that I'm trying to see. Let me just literally see what the market is showing me. So I took advantage of this, and then price started doing this. Boom, it came down here, and then right here I was waiting for a breakout now. So you can see even this management line here, I wanted this line to break, but not only just this line to break, I actually wanted even this beautiful line below here to break now. I wanted this line, this horizontal that you can see here, to also break and be tested at support now. That's when I would be confident in taking our beautiful bias. And boom, here we broke. And then let me just go on the 5. We broke out here, and as soon as we were done breaking out here, price came, it retested, and then you can see here, as soon as price was retesting here, the first retest after we saw this beautiful engulfing candle, came down and then went up. And then I like the fact that here I could see lack of breaking of highs. Like here is your lower high, another lower high. So I was like, you know what, let me sell this thing. I sold it here exactly after the second engulfing candle on the 5 minute. I sold it here. Then as soon as I sold, I had 2.9% targeted, and see what happened. Guys. Boom, price just came. And even here I was just managing on a smaller time frame, this one here, as you can see. But let me just remove it. I think I skilled in, yeah. And then price just went down. It went down. Boom, boom, boom. Shut down. Let's see. Boom, shut down. Hit take profits. After we hit take profits, at this time I wasn't fully aware on the markets. 30th, 4:30. I'm not too sure what I was doing, but I wasn't too aware. I had already put take profits and everything, so I wasn't aware that maybe I could adjust the stuff. And see what happened afterwards. As soon as it hit take profits, the market fell. It fell massively. And obviously 3% would have been turned into, look at how insane this is. 3% would have been turned into over 10%. Let's see, over 11 percentages, but I just had to obviously lay low. Let's go back on the 15 minutes and show you guys the other setup that we were able to catch. This is the recent one. This one here we caught it yesterday. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, this one we caught it yesterday. And then today I already took one setup. I'll show you guys how I took it and how I plan on moving forward. So with this one here, price started playing. You see how it fell. It fell massively. It dropped. Let me remove this. Dropped all the way to the downside. Okay. Right there. Okay. Boom. You can see price came, broke out, came back to retest right here. Is it here? Let me stop and see. Yeah, I think it's here. Perfect. Normally I get my entries on the 5 minute, so I'll just show you guys. So you can see on the 15 minute what I had. Let me just come. Yeah, let me just put it here, safe side. So you can see what I had on the 15 minute. Continuation pattern. Continuation patterns for me are highly profitable, so I stick with them. So price pushed up massively, and then it started moving downwards just like this in a continuation pattern form. I was like, you know what, let me wait for a confirmation that this thing is gonna break to the upside, and then I'll take my buys from there. And then on the 5 minute, I was impatient to wait, so I just had to go down to the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, I eventually got my beautiful, let's just right here, yeah, did I stop it here? On the 5 minute, I eventually got my young continuation pattern. So I actually got a pattern within a pattern. Remember, we used to speak of pattern within patterns. If you don't know that yet, go back to my old videos, guys. I teach about these things. These are things that I speak about them in all of my videos and stuff. So here you can see first touch, second touch, third touch, and then it's a pattern within a pattern. The bigger structure gave me a continuation pattern. The smaller structure also gave me a continuation. What do I mean? You can see here, impulse, correction, the next impulse. So as soon as the market closed here, I bought. As soon as the market closed, I bought, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's going against me. Oh, look what's happening. Oh no, trades are going against me. Then boom, started moving upwards. Boom. Then after here it broke out. So yeah, obviously it's safe for me to do what, to start adjusting my stops now. So eventually I had to move my stop loss to, at least I could say, break even, but yeah, I moved it to the closest highest low, which is here now. Moved it here, and then I just waited for price to break above here so I could scale in or something. Then price gave me, because this for me was a breakout, a retest. So price came, and then wait, what happened? Yo, that was a bit too quick. I wanted to show you guys this move. This was yesterday. Yeah, I remember now. This was yesterday. Because this move, I remember I caught it yesterday. So if you guys did see me post those moves, I bought here. So with this move here, how I got it yesterday is that I bought here. After I bought here, it played around, boom, then it shot up. It was here, ne? And then around like 20 past 3, somewhere around 20, quarter past 3, I took my profits. These profits that are running here, I took them because I was like, you know what, if half past 3 comes and then it shoots in my direction or it doesn't shoot my direction, imagine I have to give back those profits. So let me rather take profits, log profits, and then I'll enter half past 3. So that's what I done. I waited for half past 3, and obviously you can see half past 3 when it came. This was like, you know, for me it was clear. I didn't have to wait for anything. For me, this already was a breakout, a retest here. So I eventually had buy. I bought here, and then I had my second move. So with this one here, I think with the first move I made like around 8k, and then with the second move I think I made like somewhere around 5k or something, because I was a bit more safe. I didn't want to give back profits, so I was playing it safe there. And then after this move here, half past 3 came, I took profits like literally here. And then I was out. Then the market, I think the market fell. Yeah, it fell massively. It done this, ne? And yeah, it fell massively and stuff. So this is the one, the yesterday's one. So let's see today's trade, ne? Because today I also caught a beautiful monster trade, but that one they went against me. So I want us to also speak about the negatives, because not all trades that I take are positives. The one that already went against me, now it's 4 minutes to 2, so I still have enough time to you know, plan out for half past 3 and stuff. So I'll just give myself that time. So yeah, boom, price. So let's see how I got. I think I sold it. Yeah, sold it. Yeah. So today what happened is that obviously from the 4-hour time frame, when I came back to the 4 hour, I was like, you know what, they still swing to go down. Like, you know, I'm thinking impulse move, correction, maybe we can still should come here by the 90%, and then we'll see price going up like a double bottom type of thing. So price was like, no, we're not ready to do that this year, but instead we want to show you something different. So for me, I sold here. I had this, sold here. Stop loss was here. My first take profit was obviously here. My first take profit though. And then let's see what happened. Price played a bit, and then it took me out somewhere here. I was like, I'm gonna be improved. Then it took me out here, and then it broke out. It broke out to the upside. See, it broke out to the upside, and then after this breakout to the upside, it came back to retest. Okay, let me just increase time on this. After this breakout, it came back to retest. So now this is where the market actually is. So with this here, with this information that I'm giving you guys here, is that obviously we had that big move and then this correction, but you can see that the market has been ranging in between this range right here at 34058, and also here at 33808. The market has been ranging, but eventually we thought that price would have came down, take profits, and then still went down because of this impulse, correction impulse. But price gave us something different. It instead broke out to the upside, on which we saw this coming too. I wouldn't say I didn't see it coming. We saw this coming too. This is US30. We've been trading this. We're comfortable with this. So price broke out and then came back. So you can see here, could have got beautiful entries here, but because of this, like, you know, rejection, price eventually just, like, you know, this would have been a beautiful continuation pattern, né? So for now, with the half past three move that I'm expecting to see buys, ne? The reason I'm expecting to see buys is the fact that, like, automatically right here, if I may just increase this line here, you can simply see, let me use the most recent structure here, right here, remove this, okay, I can just keep this for a smaller time frame, it's okay. But you can see what happened. Price here at the resistance, it actually printed rejection candles to the downside, and then after printing rejection candles to the downside, it eventually happened to have broken out, and now it's playing, it's almost like a retest somewhere around this area here. So if one would be taking an entry here, obviously this buying here, putting your stop loss here, take profit here would be the safest thing to do. Take profit right here would be the most safest thing to do. At least you are looking at a risk reward of 1:5. So you're risking 1 in order to gain 5. And for future movements, I believe that there's still more potential of US30 going to the upside. With this one here, we just have to be careful with how we capitalize. Like, for me to be more confident with these buyers, I can see buyers are making me more compared to sells, but see what happened to buyers. Buyers took more to take profit compared to sell. Like, this sell was insane. It literally shut down and even went way more than profit. But this buy here, it didn't hit take profit. This buy here took a bit more longer. So the only thing that we can do now is just be careful. Like, observe what actually price is doing. If price happens to break above of the structure here, then that's when we can confidently say that, okay, no, there's a high chance of us taking profit here at this level 35630. There's a high chance, because this is like our previous resistance or our previous highs, which is here, you can simply see. But if not, then we can keep it super simple and still take profit right here. So with US30, we're still looking for ups, buys, because you can see with our first low right here, obviously second low with this, if most people would say W, but this W formation, others would say double bottom, but you can see, and we just capitalize a bit more to the upside. So I think for now, let's just not, because I think this video is going on for long, let's not confuse our heads and stuff, just so you guys can see that, okay, no, now we're back on the charts, and we just have to capitalize, guys. So remember, if you're a loyal member of this channel, you don't have to subscribe and just listen to me. If you're a loyal member of this channel, no matter situations that you've been put through, no matter ups, downs, no matter whatever that that actually takes you back, or pulls you back in life, just come back 10 times stronger, 10 times faster. The past few weeks hasn't been a good weeks for me, even though I did celebrate my birthday. We jumped into 24 years old. I documented everything down for you guys, so you'll be able to see. But in terms of personal things, you guys, some of you guys know that we've been through hijacks, guys approached us with guns and stuff. You guys know that I haven't been feeling well also, I don't know if I've got internal damages and stuff, but I haven't been feeling well, body wise and stuff. But slowly I'm coming, and I can see progress, and I can see more better future progresses and stuff. But the most important thing that you can do is that you should just stay tuned for the video that's going to be dropping on Thursday, on the 7th, because that one there is going to be super valuable. It's going to be showing you guys the ins, the outs, everything that we had to go through, or how we came through with it. And you just make sure that you comment below and tell me what types of video that you want to see, because the most important thing why I created this channel was for you. I created this channel for you to be able to get information, and for you to be able to learn anything that I learn. So if it's, whether it's business, whether it's just trading, whether it's something that I'm good at, if you want to learn that, ask me questions, and then I'll be glad to make a video explaining it through. But it's your boy Mutupi. I will see you in the next video. Let me just focus on the charts and stay tuned.